It's a really varied route because we've got a mixture of lovely countryside and urban in really close proximity, and it's surprising how much wildlife you see when you're so close to a town centre. The River Mersey actually starts in Stockport. A lot of people may not realise it, but it's formed where the River Tame and the River Goyt join just to the east of the centre of Stockport town centre. A lot of people don't realise that the Mersey is actually quite a short river. They probably assume it starts up in the Pennines, whereas actually that's where the start is, in the middle of Stockport. Stockport is an old industrial town, and there are caves which were part of an air raid system during the Second World War. Those are up on the side of the River Mersey as you go along the cycleway, and there's also an air raid museum in the town centre which is really interesting to go and visit.
Hi, this is Stockport Air Raid Shelters, which was air raid shelters that were built specifically for the Second World War to protect people all around Stockport. There were 5 sets of tunnels, and this is the one we've opened up for the public. People used to get sirens going off all the time, so they had to have somewhere to shelter, and the council thought of these sandstone rocks here, dug into them, and they were awfully good because nobody's died down there yet.
Stockport was the centre of the hat making industry in the 19th century, and the Hat Museum celebrates that heritage of Stockport. It's a really interesting place to go and visit. After the Hat Museum, we went underneath the railway viaduct, which is the largest brick-built structure in the UK, I believe. It's a massive railway viaduct in between the centre of Manchester and Stockport. The Stockport Pyramid was originally going to be part of Kings Valley development, a series of pyramids, but unfortunately only one of them got built. But it's a real landmark building. Everybody knows the pyramid in Stockport as they're coming through. After the pyramid, we went along the river, really nice riverside cycleway through King's Reach Business Park, and a lot of that was paid for by CDL, which is a software house on the business park. They put in a lot of new surfacing and benches. We planted lots of daffodils along there as well, so it should look great in the spring. It's just made it into a really nice commuting route for people into the centre of Stockport.
Like both other Trans Pennine routes, this one is 70% off-road, so you can travel across east to west or west to east without incurring all the traffic.
From there we head over to Heaton Mersey, and again we're continuing along the river towards Didsbury village, and again you've got a lovely sort of rural feel to the route, even though we're very close to an urban area, and you regularly see herons, sand martins, sometimes buzzards, and I believe there are also kingfishers along there as well, although I've still not seen one.
It's really quick. I didn't know about it at first. I used to go down the 42 bus route and it took me about 45 minutes to get anywhere. Now I'm in Stockport in like, what, 20 minutes?
I started cycling to work about 8 years ago, and as I got more involved in cycling in the local area, I became aware of the Trans Pennine Trail and joined up to Sustrans as a volunteer, and over the years I've just got more and more involved. The route is a really important local leisure facility for me. I love going down there on a summer's evening after work. I want it to be as nice as possible, and I enjoy putting time into making it good for everybody else to enjoy. We go up to Disbury going along the route of the Metrolink tram, and it's great that as part of that development a nice new surfaced route was put in alongside the tram that goes through into the centre of Disbury village. It's his patch and he would know a lot better than I do, so... We then went down to Northenden, again following the route of the River Mersey for quite a lot of that route. Really nice scenic route between some of the local golf courses, and again it has a really nice rural feel to it, which when you look to see how close you are to the conurbation, it's a really surprising feeling of tranquility down there.
It's just a great ride, actually. I discovered it by accident. I sort of did it as a challenge to find out, you know, the extent of where it went to from end to end, and I've just got hooked on it ever since. And it's introduced me to a lot of new people. So yeah, it's a great thing to do, great place to ride.